this party's gonna get a little wild. Blast it! I might as well be loading with a heap of empty helmets. Just time enough to squeeze off one shot. Sergeant Sam Harper takes his aim in. Look out, Captain! I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve. Fire! Rat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat.
Hey, look at you. Aren't you going to work today?
I'm taking the day off.
You look drained. What's the matter? Jody, why don't you go get your books?
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Did you clean up that broken glass in your room?
Yeah, before I went back to sleep.
Okay. Oh, what's the matter?
Somebody from the army came by the house late last night. They found Sam's body.
Oh, my God.
For a minute, I thought that he was going to tell me that he was still alive. I thought about that so many times, about him coming in the house, walking through the door, and it all starting all over again.
Why couldn't they have just sent a telegram?
I don't know. They're arranging for the body to be sent back here. I don't know how Phil is going to react to all this.
Don't worry. He knows how you felt about Sam.
I thought I'd almost forgotten the way he made me feel. The fear when I knew he was in the house, and maybe I can still tell them not to send the remains back.
Look, Louise, if you don't do the right thing, people won't stop talking about it.
I know. I didn't sleep all night.
Well, your house isn't big enough anyway. We'll bring him here. I'll just move the furniture out of the living room and start making all the phone calls. I'll notify the funeral home for you, okay?
Thanks. This is going to be a 4th of July we'll never forget.
Mr. Crandall,
Yes, Jody.
something happened at our house. A soldier came and told us that my uncle's body got found over there in Kuwait.
Sam? Sam Harper? Yes. Do you know he was a student in my class?
How'd the guy get killed?
He was a gunner in a chopper that got shot down. But there was a lot of talk that it might have been us that did it.
Why would we shoot our own helicopter down?
Well, it's called friendly fire. You have to understand, mistakes are made in combat. It's always a tragic situation when things like that happen.
My Uncle Sam, he fought in Grenada and down in Panama. He had medals. My Aunt Louise let me have them, if you want to see.
Yes, sure. Bring them up here, Jody. Share them with the class.
He was a master sergeant in a special assault unit. When he got wounded down in Panama, they gave him this. It's a Purple Heart.
Were you ever in the army, Mr. Crandall?
No, I can't say that I ever was.
How come?
Well, I grew up during Vietnam, and many people thought that was an unjust war. Many young people, like myself, protested the war. In fact, some people left the country for a while.
Ran away?
It was a very difficult thing to do, Jody. But you have to understand, those who left the country felt it was a lesser evil than blindly following orders they knew were wrong.
My Uncle Sam said you guys were cowards.
Okay. Please, just take your seat.
I didn't say you were. I just said that's what he said.
Okay, class, take out your math books. Turn to page 84. I want you to copy these equations off the blackboard.
When I'm grown up, I'm going in the Army. Just like Sam did. And I'll do whatever the president says to do. 'Cause he knows better. I wanted to help them carry him in. He was my uncle. Is it all right if I touch it?
It's sealed.
How come I can't see him?
Well, your uncle suffered a great deal, son.
I have all his medals. I want to put them inside. He should have them on.
You know what? I think he'd rather you kept them. You're very proud of him, aren't you?
He was the only one around here who ever did anything important. In 8 or 9 years, I'll be able to enlist.
I bet you can't wait. Nice to have met you, soldier. Ma'am, I'm going down to Bingham tomorrow to arrange for the honor guard.
Thanks again. You've been very kind. Thank you.
If you need anything, you know how to get in touch with me.
Right. Thank you. Jody, stay away from the coffin. It's not something to play with.
I wasn't playing.
Yeah, the wife's humping a local deputy. So what? I aim on getting a little piece of that action before I leave here. Tell you something else. Sister's not bad either. Yeah. I must be batting 750 with the bereaved. Yeah, well, I volunteered for the job. It's called, public relations. I'll talk at you later. Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, thank you. That's just terrific.
I would have been happy to take you out.
Oh, I didn't want to leave Jody alone in the house. Not with that coffin in the living room.
Yeah, I guess I could frighten the kid.
Here you go. You know, that's what bothers me. It doesn't frighten him. He just hangs around it all the time.
You never talked much about your brother.
Well, we weren't close. He ran away when he was 14, came back a couple of years later with a bad drinking problem. Jody, come on down for dinner.
I'm not hungry.
You come down right now.
You look like you could use this.
Thank you.
Hey!
Ralph's here.
Good to see you again, Jody.
Here you go.
Can I just make a plate and take it upstairs?
No, you cannot. Now sit down and eat your dinner.
I'm in the mood to celebrate tonight. We beat the government's ears off in court.
That's great.
Yep, the judge upheld every one of our tax shelters. We would have been in real trouble if they'd done their homework, but of course the IRS sends down a couple of junior agents who've got a huge workload. They haven't got time to go over all the documents. We just wear them out by burying them in tons of paper.
You mean you cheated them?
Jody.
I'm just smarter than they are, Jody. That's all.
It's Ralph's job, Jody. He's very good at it.
You see, Jody, nobody likes to pay taxes. But before you know it, the government is taking half of what you earn. We've just figured out legal ways of getting around it.
I'm finished.
No, you're not.
Hey, how would you like to join me up on the float in the parade on Thursday? I'm going to be Abraham Lincoln. Yep, I have been Honest Abe for the last 5 years now. I even bought the damn costume so I don't have to rent it anymore. What do you say?
No, thanks. I'm full. Can I go?
Okay. But, turn off the TV by 9 o'clock, okay?
I'm not watching TV. I'm in mourning.
Wow.
You know, maybe he'd show me more respect if you'd show me a little more affection.
Not now, Ralph, please. Come on. There's a dead body in the house.